Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a show. HBO Max's Creature Commandos, Episode 5. Let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, so this episode, we still got Flag and Frankenstein trying to get back to Blockistan, or whatever they was going to try to save this princess. And the rest of the monster crew is on a plane on their way back. So now they done made it there. They meet with the army, that she had, and they getting questioned by the head dude, like, hey, so what's the threat and why we not being informed about it and stuff like that. Just take us to the princess. That's what the bride is saying. Just take us to the princess. So they on their way to getting took to the princess, and mind you, Flag is still trying to get through some kind of communication to the princess. Him and Frankenstein, monster Frank, is a hilarious hoot. These two on a road trip. So they go to the lady that Waller had brought in, that was supposed to have been an expert on Themyscira. They go to the school where she teach at. What she got going on don't make any sense. What she's saying is very rude and inappropriate. So they're like, screw it, we'll just go search her house. They get to her house. Oh, she's dead already. So they're like, oh, well, somebody else killed her. We literally just left her at the school. So we're going to search the house because she clearly does have something important if she got murdered for it, right? Yeah. They searching the house, doing a terrible job, but it's hilarious. And then the other her that they saw came back to the house. Turns out that this was Clayface. Oh, wow. And he ain't no joke. Let's just say that. Clayface was no joke. He whooped the absolute living crap out of Flag. I mean, did a backbreaker on him and everything. I was like, dude, you too old for this. You should be dead. You should be dead. I don't know how what, and I'm supposed to see you in the future upcoming Superman movie, and you supposed to be a part of that fight? Like, you need to go sit down, Mr. Flag. You're getting too old for this. Too old. Especially dealing with metahumans. You're too old, brother. So, yeah, Frankenstein is there to help, but Frankenstein's not doing a great job. And then he got absorbed by Clayface. That was hilarious. But through all of that, Flag did get through to the princess and warn her that the crew was coming back to kill her. So she tells her people, take them out. Well, what she do that for? Because they tried to set them up and it didn't work out. The monsters started destroying this army. They got separated too, so now they got to come back together, of course. But yeah, so the army didn't do too good against them, and they on their way to get to the princess, and still don't know what's going on with her. Still not sure. But yeah, it's on now for the princess, and because she knows that they tried to kill her. Flag with his dumbness, leading with his penis. That's all I would say to that. Anyway, he out right now because he just unconscious. Like I said, Frankenstein got absorbed by Clayface, but he fighting his way out, and then he snatches an electrical wire out the wall and attaches it to one of his head nodes, so that and he thought it was cool, that's how he was brought to life with electricity, so it ain't affecting him, but it totally shocked and blew up Clayface. So I was like, good move, Frankenstein, good move. But now him and Flag still got to figure out a way to get there. But the princess has been warned, and the monsters are on the move. So this next episode should be action packed. They tried to give you a little backstory this episode too. I'm not gonna skip over it. It was about Frankenstein, but I just didn't care because it started with him after the initial fight he had with the bride. She burned him. He fell in the water to get the fire out. He was unconscious. This blind gypsy lady's dog finds him, and then she pulls him and nurses him back to health. Through their relationship, that he stayed with her for a while, He got to learn different things from her. She, became his friend, sort of, kind of. But he had not forgot his mission on trying to get to the bride. So once he was well, you would have thought he just would have stayed with her because the old lady was nice. He had really genuinely, seemingly, come to like her. But not Frankenstein. Oh no. Oh no. He getting ready to go, and she's like, I don't want you to leave. I don't want to be by myself. You won't be by yourself. I would never do that to you. Bash, as he bashes her upside the head and kills her and steals her dog. I was like, this Frankenstein, man, like, they making sure these monsters are not redeemable. You will appreciate what they do in the moment, and you be like, yeah, that was the right thing to do. But the overall is, nah, these they need to be locked up. I will admit, maybe not Weasel. He's just gross. Oh my god. But the bride, yeah, she'd have killed plenty of people. Phosphorus, oh, he took so much enjoyment in killing those soldiers. It was beautiful. He blowing up tanks and everything. I loved it. It was great. I can't wait. If he comes to live action, I am going to be extremely excited for Dr. Phosphorus to make it to live action. And the bride. Like, for real. They are good. Now, Nina, the mer woman, yeah, not quite sure what she's here for. I'm still confused as to why she's a part of this team. I'm hoping that they get to it soon because she's basically a waste of time to me. Just my honest opinion. I don't see it. I don't understand why. Everybody else, and in some way, form, or fashion, proved themselves in battle. You know, even Weasel, helping take out Cersei. Like, everybody has proven in some way, form, or fashion, even the robot, GI, but not Nina. So what do you bring to this team? Why did Waller put you on this team? Why are you locked up in Belle Reeve? Her backstory episode is the one I'm looking forward to the most, so that it can be explained, and maybe I can feel better about her. I'm just saying. But overall, that was the episode. Frankenstein and Flag is unconscious right now after dealing with Clayface, but they on their way. And the monster team is separated after dealing with the army, but they on their way to the castle. Yeah, he took them all the way to the other side of town, by the way, too. The the security dude. They was almost there. He went the opposite direction. So now they gotta fight their way back to the castle. It's gonna be a trip. And then once Flag and Frankenstein get there, the bride has to deal with Frankenstein and Flag trying to stop the rest of the monster crew from killing the princess until she finally do her final turn, I guess. We shall see. I will see you guys next time for another one. In the meantime, have a great day.